What's good? What's good? This your man Servant Kane telling you what it do. Anybody to talk about this blood moon real quick and some Gnostic talk. I'm gonna open up the link in a minute if anybody want to talk about it. And I was gonna say, because like I said in my first video, we are beyond the shift. So it's feeling the shift and all this, all this other talk. Like, nah, fuck that. We are beyond the shift. We beyond that shit. We already see through the bullshit. We already detached ourselves from this reality. We detached ourselves from this world. And now, not saying that hold on. Let's see. Hit the comment. Salute Jordan, what up, though? Like I just did a Fuck the Government podcast. Yep. I'm gonna open up the link too after I play these two videos. We're gonna talk about the like the shift, like the question is, did anybody feel anything today? Is there any difference in energy or whatnot? To me personally, I feel powerful, but I'm gonna just be honest. I'm not feeling powerful because of a so-called shift. I'm feeling powerful because I just got done dropping the dog ass track for Low Key, and I'm working on some other music. And you know, and and I just feel good just to be feeling good, you know. But it's like in the state of knowing, it's like I see what's going on. I know what goes on during these times of the year or of the month. It's like studying the cycles without being the Mayans, Incas, or Aztecs type shit. We already know. It's just like something about it. We just know. We just fucking know. You know? And I just want everybody to know, if y'all do feel anything, it's a personal experience. And if you choose to let everybody know, how your body reacted or that spiritual alchemical process of what's going on, and you want to explain it, you'd like for somebody to be like, wait, holy shit, I'm going through the same shit. Like you finally find somebody to relate. But like to me personally, I'm beyond the shift. I am the shift. I realized. I'm the shift and the shifter. I'm the dream and the dreamer. you know, I am the beginning, the end, the alpha, omega. you know, but definitely, you know, um, when it comes to the spirituality in general, nonstop studying and reading about other cultures, taking pieces of truth and applying it to my life and just acting accordingly, you know, just trying to create my own heaven while I'm on earth without waiting for some type of crazy ass heaven when I die type shit. Much love to the goddess Vanta. You already know. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me ask y'all a question. Did y'all get a notification? Did y'all get a fucking notification? If y'all got a notification, then YouTube is doing their job, but it's still fuck YouTube. Okay, cool. So, all right, you got a notification. All right, but you didn't get one for my live I did on my YouTube. That's some bullshit. So what the fuck they doing? They giving niggas lives on StreamYard only, but nah, they only fucking with me. They only fucking with me and everybody that's like me. There's some bullshit. You got it? Okay, cool. Both of y'all got the notification. Sweet. All right. Rock on. But yeah, when it comes to, just, studying all the cultures and then realize that the realization that all the cultures agree with, detaching yourself from this world. And be doing that every day. Everybody is, like everybody's trying to, that's unlocking their God within them. They understand that's what they have to do. You know, I think the only thing I've really truly got attached to is the music. You know what I'm saying? And music comes from the ether. So it's not nothing really truly tangible. It's something that's in me, you know. So when it comes to materialism and superficial shit, it's like fuck that. Like fuck it. I can get rid of that any day, but love is within, music is within. So I feel that that's not an attachment to like anything in this world because it comes from the ether. So I think I'm good. I think the hardest thing was like the last thing I did have to let go was my little brother. For him being a stupid ass fuck up and being an echo of my mother, that was a fuck up. I had to just understand, like, when people show you who they are, you believe them. Motherfucker don't want to be shit, don't want to help out with this house and with my sister. Cool. I just know that it's going to be harder work. I'm going to have to give me an extra job, extra hustle. I'm a hustler, baby. Shit, I'm doing that now. To motherfucking keep the roof over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I can say I'm doing a good motherfucking job because, like, when my mother was alive, my sister stayed in motherfucking debt. She stayed not having no money in her pocket to hang out with her friends. Since my mama passed, I made sure that my sister's not in motherfucking debt and she got money in her pocket to hang the fuck out. She's hanging out right now. I'm like, look, and like, mind you, I told you, my sister is handicapped. So picture you're handicapped and you're being a slave, to a person that can just get up and do it her fucking self. My sister got her fucking freedom. And I'm glad that she's not going through what the fuck she's going through, you know. But she could have been listened to me. But the thing about it was she's so afraid of my goddamn mom. I'm like, Terry, you are an adult. And all I need is 250. But this 250, you don't have to be in this abando. Why is y'all following my brother? Like, why is you following, like it's like, I try to help my sister out many motherfucking times, but the last time was the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm like, okay. But now you got no choice but to fuck with me. Like, and I told my mama, like, right before she passed, in that abando, like, when you leave, this plane of existence, I'm gonna have to take care of Terry. Because you acting like you can't take care of yourself. And Terry is following behind you, which is crazy. And y'all want to follow behind James that got you to this abandon. Fuck my little brother. Understanding that realization and in full clarity. And in full clarity. Like, nigga, I'm about to pop you, nigga. Like, real shit. I gotta take care of this house and I gotta take care of my sister. You think I'm gonna let a thief, a liar, a scammer, and a motherfucker is part of the reason why our mama not here? But I really blame fully my mom because she chose to be stupid and then throw me under the bus even at the end of her life. Fuck my mama. Motherfucker told my uncle, which is not here right now, and he was like, look, man, the only reason why mama didn't want to fuck with you is because of the way you talk to her. Really? The way I talk to her. After I was fucking nice, telling her what she should fucking be doing so you don't be in debt or end up homeless. In the nice way. You know what the fuck I got? Go home. Don't tell me what to do with my money. You're not my father. Fuck me. Cool. You crying and bitching about debt when you could be charging our stupid ass, my stupid ass little brother, him and the bitch that was in the room with him, $100 a piece. You could have put somebody in my old room, charged 250, and somebody in the fucking basement that has a bathroom in the kitchen area, another 250. Add that up. $700. That's your rent. You and Terry can keep y'all money in y'all pocket. I told her this shit. My mother could have been alive right now. I've just now got over. I have just now got over that people are going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Simple. When a person shows you who the fuck they are, believe them. Some people don't want to be shit. Some people give up and drag their family down with them. I had to learn how to let go of everyone. You know how hard that is? Letting go. Just letting go. Period. I could have been in North Carolina living it up with a white chick watching ESPN. And I don't watch ESPN. But you know, I wanted to be like, let me set a good foundation for my mama and for my sister. Let me motherfucker set something up for them. Let me make sure they straight. No. I could have left in 2011 and focused on me. But no. Even at the end of my mama's life, she chose to be stupid, selfish, and stubborn. And I have to understand that most people are going to be stupid, selfish, and stubborn, which will cause self-sabotage in your own life and the life of your fucking children. I have just now got over the pain, the grief, the trauma. But thank God I don't have to get over no shame, guilt, or regret, because at least at the end, I tried to give a damn. In spite of all I fucking been through with this bitch, I still say, Ma, I need to make sure you straight, make sure our sister's straight. But my little brother want to be like, put this bitch in the bando, take her money, and make it look like I'm fixing up a house, but I'm not. I'm really smoking, drinking, and fucking it off. But one thing I have not got over is the fact I want to kill my little brother. I got over the fact that he is who he is. But now I have to kill this motherfucker to protect my home. How the fuck I'm gonna get over that? Because motherfuckers will pop up out of nowhere and make you think that you forgot what the fuck they done. No, bitch. Once a thief, always a thief. Once a liar, always a liar. Well, at least to my little brother. I can't say for everybody else. Some people can change, but my little brother choose not to. So you are a liar, thief, and a fucking scammer. And if you ever come back over here, I will fucking kill you. Simple. How would I get over that? Because they expect me to be like, that's your brother. Or thou shalt not kill. Fuck that. When they stealing from you, they think you're not gonna fuck them up. They ain't stealing from the dope man. They ain't stealing from the motherfucking, like the motherfucking evil people that you fucking with. Why are you stealing from your family and friends? Because you think we're not gonna fuck you up. Well, I'm telling you this now, and I put this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Nigga, I will fucking kill you, boy. Just because I walk the path of peace of mind and meditation doesn't mean I will not flip the switch and take your fucking head off. I choose to be nice. So, but just like David Banner in the Incredible Hulk said, nigga, my secret is I'm always angry. At any point, it'll be the end for you. So don't let the peace of mind and meditation, look within himself and try to do the inner work, shadow work for you. Don't let that shit fool you, because that make you think I'm fucking nice. You want to take my kindness for weakness. That's no better than being a Christian. Following the Christian path, I forgive you and all this bull. Fuck all that. I'm in tune with my nature, not the nature of other humans, not the nature of animals, my nature, my morality, my own self-godhood, my own path of my own righteousness. Not no God, not no goddess, not no great mother, not no galactic fucking federation. Me, just me, fully in tune with my duality, fully in tune with my yin and yang, fully in tune with my light and darkness, fully in tune with my God and devil, fully in tune with my shadow, fully in tune with self. I am walking embodiment of balance. I choose to talk nice. I don't have to. After all the pain I've been through, I could exact revenge on everyone. After all that I've seen, I could call everyone out on hypocrisy or cowardice. But at the same fucking time, I don't have to do that at all. People is going to be who they're going to be. But I say this, now and to the end of fucking days, if you get in my motherfucking way, I will obliterate you. That's it. Because I know my path. I know the consequences of the path I chose. I choose revolution. I choose freedom. If you want peace, prepare for war. So let's dance. Now that felt good. Shouts out to everybody in the groove. Yep, gotta get used to it, never get over it. Shouts out to everybody. Feels good to get that off my chest. Feels good. We're gonna talk about the blood moon real quick, and then I'm gonna open up the link.
For the blood moon ritual?
Hey.
Are you prepared for the blood moon ritual?
Hey.
The eclipse. These blood moon rituals is something I've been talking about, where there's this 3-day window of energy for sacrifices to go down. The 33 eclipse. Khamenei killed the Ayatollah, the head of the snake. As March 3rd's approaching, where we're going to see the impossible sunrise and total lunar eclipse appear at the same time on 3-3. And these astrological alignments are very important for big things to happen on the world stage on February 28th. Planetary alignment that happened on February 28th, Khamenei was killed on February 28th. This is huge, breaking news, and it happened on a huge planetary alignment. In 2026, how 6 planets after sunset align, and we're coming up onto this blood moon eclipse. Or was the Ayatollah the blood moon sacrifice? Because there is this 3-day window. I think something even bigger could keep on popping off, whether that's celebrities like One Direction, full moon ritual of Liam Payne. One Direction, he died, like Sophie died taking a picture of the moon. Deaths that are surrounded with these full moon eclipse go all the way back to the ancient days. The CERN sacrifice took place on a solar eclipse. And the guy who came up with the God particle of CERN, they turned on CERN during this eclipse and he dies. So I'm looking out for Kim Jong-un still, because it was in the predictive programming. Maybe after this regime change is complete, it'll move to more focus on South Korea and North Korea. This is also crazy that the 911 connection of Trump, this went down on the 11th day of the 9th month. This went down, February 28th was 9/11. It was literally 9/11 in the Islamic calendar. And we're coming up on Purim, but this correlates to a lot of the stuff that's in scriptures as well, with Come on. As we've entered the horse year, we left the snake year. Today's March. March is very connected to war and Mars. March is Mars. It is war. And March 13th is a day to look out for. It's the 72nd day. Proclamation in America for the lockdowns happened on March 13th and the Ides of March. What is the Ides of March? That's when there was a conspiracy against Julius Caesar. He was stabbed 23 times. When people say you're a conspiracy theorist or something like that and make fun of you, they don't understand that conspiracy happened all the time. America, she was founded because of a conspiracy. Julius Caesar on the Ides of March, when the Oscars are going to be going down this year on the Ides of March. He was stabbed 23 times on March 15th. And it's connected to money. When I was looking at this, The Economist magazine was showing Trump setting fire with oil to the cash. But here's some other connections to money, 9/11, and full moons with the cryptocurrency markets. Because we've been looking and documenting the blood moon rituals for over 5-6 years now, since the lockdowns. And Luna, which means the moon, collapsed, Terra Luna, and it dropped 9/11. Terra Luna was at 119, 9/11, and then it crashed on the blood moons. Matthew Perry, he died on the eclipse as well. That was a huge sacrifice. There's one more eclipse connected to market crashes that I predicted at Davos this year, the year of the water. I said that the markets were going to have turbulence. It happened like a couple of days after when there was this big crash.
Yup. that blood moon stuff. That's all the stuff, and that's the donut channel. Shouts out to Lil Keith for putting me up on donuts. Cool channel. And I also want to say this. I should have said this before I went to the video, but Bonds, I want to thank you too. You are a key pivotal point on, let's just say, some progress. Like real talk. It kind of helps the balance. Thank you. And I mean that with every inch of my well-being from now into infinity. Much love to my goddess Vanta. Cheers to us and our future endeavors. I gotta take a sip for that. Because I see it. You know, and shouts out to everybody that I do collaborations with. I see greatness in all of us. This is only the beginning to the future of our new renaissance. They can't stop us. Our freedom of speech, our freedom of expression, our freedom to be free spirits. They can't stop it. Now, let's get off into the next one. Where is it at? Where the fuck? There you go, right here. And after this, I'm gonna open up the link. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna open up the link now. And if anybody got some word on the next video that we gotta say, we can stop it and break it down or whatnot. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. You know, I love you, Vanta. You are a key pivotal point in this evolution.
We're on the edge of witnessing one of the greatest spiritual events, and you can't afford to ignore it. We're less than 24 hours away from the biggest spiritual event we've seen in a long time, a total lunar eclipse. And this one lands directly on 3-3, a portal day. These two events don't just overlap, amplify each other, and whether you realize it or not, it has already started affecting you. Spiritually attuned souls always feel the shift first, long before the moon turns red, long before the portal opens. Because this isn't just another full moon. This is the kind of moment people end up remembering for years.
And here's the thing about this whole shit. I'm in Michigan, so we couldn't see shit. We've been cloudy forever. They kept that shit mostly cloudy and keeping us from, well, like from certain people to gain the energy. And some people can still probably do their little rituals or whatnot, but like, they they kept our shit cloudy and rainy, so a motherfucker don't see it. So like, if anybody get a chance to see the blood red moon, that's what's up. Put them pictures up. I don't think it was this birthday. It might be the next birthday. Wait till the next birthday. Should be on there with me. We'll be on there together. Come together right now. Over me. Much love to my goddess.
We're on the edge of witnessing one of the greatest spiritual events, and you can't afford to ignore it. We're less than 24 hours away from the biggest spiritual event we've seen in a long time, a total lunar eclipse. And this one lands directly on 3-3, a portal day. These two events don't just overlap, they amplify each other, and whether you realize it or not, it has already started affecting you. Spiritually attuned souls always feel the shift first, long before the moon turns red, long before the portal opens. Because this isn't just another full moon. This is the kind of moment people end up remembering for years. Not everyone experiences a blood moon the same way. Some feel shaken, others feel chosen. This March 3rd portal isn't reacting to noise, trends, or surface level spirituality. It responds to consistency, to the people who've been doing the inner work long before it was aesthetic. To the ones who didn't announce their growth, they lived it. This eclipse interacts differently with souls who've kept going when no one clapped, who've healed without posting about it, who've listened to their intuition even when it made absolutely no sense. Because this portal doesn't reward perfection. It rewards endurance. And those who've been quietly aligned for years, they're the ones who feel the shift like a personal signal. Recognition almost. As if the universe is finally saying, I saw every step you took when no one else did. And if you resonate with this, then pay attention. Because this eclipse will reward you the most. But you will also feel the symptoms deeply. Before the eclipse reaches totality on March 3rd, there's one thing that matters more than anything else you could possibly do tomorrow. And it has nothing to do with complicated rituals, moon water, or any of the cliches people usually rush toward.
Yep.
The very first thing you should do is simple, but extremely powerful. Establish energetic authority, not externally, not theatrically, but internally through conscious positioning. This matters because during a total lunar eclipse, the emotional bandwidth of the entire planet gets stretched. Collective thoughts become amplified. People project fear, doubt, insecurity, or confusion without even realizing they're doing it. The
So
energy
we shall project clarity. We will project truth.
becomes heavy, reactive, and easily influenced. And if you don't hold your own frequency, you can start absorbing energy that has nothing to do with you. By setting this internal stance before the eclipse unfolds, you're not protecting yourself, you're anchoring yourself. You're choosing the position you want the portal to meet you in. You're declaring to the energetic field that you refuse to be pulled into reactions or narratives that don't belong to you. Think of it like
That's right. We refuse to be pulled in the bullshit. You know I gotta cover the bullshit. So I bet you wonder, how do I separate myself from the bullshit? I just gotta be like, I know what I gotta do when the time comes. Let me just cover this because most people don't know what the fuck going on. I gotta be in that mind frame. Because the only solution is revolution. There is no political solutions to all this bullshit is going on right now. Let's just be honest. But I'm gonna go back to the beginning for those that are just coming in.
We're on the edge of witnessing one of the greatest spiritual events, and you can't afford to ignore it. We're less than 24 hours away from the biggest spiritual event we've seen in a
You're
long
already in the 24 hours. The shit is already here, but my skies are cloudy and gray. And the night before that, it was cloudy and gray. They're trying to make sure that they keep shit covered up.
time, a total lunar eclipse. This one lands directly on 3/3, a portal day. These two events don't just overlap, amplify each other, and whether you realize it or not, it has already started affecting you. Spiritually attuned souls always feel the shift first, long before the moon turns red, long before the portal opens. Because this isn't just another full moon. This is the kind of moment people end up remembering for years. Not everyone experiences a blood moon the same way. Some feel shaken, others feel chosen. This March 3rd portal isn't reacting to noise, trends, surface level spirituality. It responds to consistency, to the people who've been doing the inner work long before it was aesthetic. To the ones who didn't announce their growth, they lived it. This eclipse interacts differently with souls who've kept going when no one clapped.
Salute in the group. What up, though?
What's up, bro?
Chilling. What up, though? So,
Not
what's
much.
your thoughts on the blood moon? Before I keep going with this, with this video, it's only like 15 minutes, 48 seconds. We in 1 minute, 9 seconds right now. But like, what's your thoughts on this whole blood moon, or any other spiritual talk, or like whatever?
Well, the video you played earlier where the guy was talking about the certain world events happening around these eclipses and shit, that is 100%. I posted a few videos yesterday on the same thing about there's a new one that's out that everybody's pointing at. Oh, the solar cycles, everybody says solar minimum and solar maximum cycles. But Terence McKenna also talked about this in the 90s. He has a thing. It's based on the Chinese version of it, which they call the I Ching, and it's called Time Wave Zero.
I was about to say the I Ching. I was about to say the I Ching, but you said the I Ching. So like, what's the I Ching about again? Because it's been a minute. I know they got cycles for the Mayan calendar and the cycle for the I Ching. But like, I only studied the fucking Mayan calendar, but like now, like we're kind of beyond the Mayan calendar. So like, I don't know if we in the end of the Baktun era. I don't know what the fuck going on. But like, what's the I Ching about to let everybody know?
Well, I wouldn't be able to go into too much depth about that because I haven't looked into that part of it. For me, it's all about the patterns, right? Like the waves of a sound frequency, right? You got crests and you got troughs. It goes up, it goes down, and there's a baseline in the middle. And so that's what all these things are based on. It's based on the same up and down fluctuating wave. And when I studied psychology in university settings as a psychology student, they used the same model to basically determine, the expression like a manic depressive. That means that's somebody who fluctuates from the crest to the trough level over and over unexplainably, where homeostasis is the baseline in the middle. So if you want to be mentally healthy or physically healthy, it's all about being in a state of homeostasis. Right.
All right. Now, for those who don't know what homeostasis is, let people know, because, like, that's a big word. Because I'm about to use it in my rap. Homeostasis.
Right. Well, you said it earlier, bro. You said it earlier when you said that you were perfectly in balance with your yin and your yang. That's homeostasis.
Ah, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I
bro.
said it without even knowing the goddamn name of it. God damn.
That's why we got all these agendas, all this love and light shit is spiritual bypassing. They don't look at any negative, they don't entertain any negative, and they oppress and suppress their own negative emotions and stay in this state of false positivity. That's why we call it toxic positivity. It's only until
Holy
you
shit.
can embrace both that you actually can see reality, bro. You know what I
Yup.
mean?
Yup. Yup. Yo, what up, though, Jordan? What's good? What's good? What you got on this?
Abundance,
What's your
So,
thoughts
man,
on this?
abundance, gratitude, everybody. So what I have my perspective and my view and my truth. Um, Really, to be honest, I seen a lot of stuff come. Like the planetary shift and the blood moon and all that. But I really wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I was
I
really like.
feel you.
I was making music. I was just focusing on myself, and I felt the effects as well. Like I had sore throat. I couldn't really record. I had to be patient with my vocals and stuff like that. So I felt little like internal things, but it didn't affect my mood or nothing like that. I was still moving at a high frequency, and I think that's what the thing is. Is more of a internal thing where you have to tap in and figure out yourself to have an outer reality that balance out for yourself. If that makes sense. So
Oh, yeah, definitely makes sense. Definitely makes
yeah,
sense. Hell
so
yeah.
that's basically what it is for real. It's like everybody looking nocturnal, not us, but everybody looking nocturnal outside and stuff like that for the answers. But it's everything that's entwined that's outside is really from within. Like the universe stuff, the stuff that they always say is really from within. Like if you look at your eyeball and you see how the circle and the spear and the inside like a sand almost, that looked like a planet. So it's like everything is
Yup.
always inside you. So it's crazy. And then one time I seen this video where they had cremate somebody and they looked into the telescope, and the telescope looked exactly like the universe because it was like stardust or some shit like that. So I was like, bro, everything is really inside, honestly. Like we've been the answer
Yup.
the whole time. So that's how I feel about everything that's going on. And then when I first started, I probably, I was affected by when I first started on with the spirituality. I was affected by a little bit, but now that I'm a veteran in this thing, it really don't fluctuate my movement because I make the decisions. I do how I move how I want to move. Now it's almost like an automatic power. Like so, that's how I feel about it.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
You was like, you said, I'm a vet in it. That made me
yeah,
think about the Ice Cube song, Fool, I'm a
yep,
vet, you can bet. Dad, I can
yep,
dance underwater and not get wet. I can
yep.
dance underwater and not get wet. That's a bad motherfucker. But yeah, well, all right. We'll get
Hold
back
on,
to the
Kane,
video.
hold on, Kane. I
And
want to say one more thing. I'm gonna cut
what
you
up?
off. Shout out to More Than
What's
You
up?
Fathom. It's the second anniversary of that album. That was the first album where I really did like a full length conceptual like soul album. Cause before that I did Comic Aggression, but that was like almost like a short album EP. But More Than You Fathom, that's what I tapped into my artistry, and I just wanted to shout my album out because it's a good album. People could check it out. It's on my playlist. It's called More Than You Fathom. Pick the deluxe version though, cause that's where it mixed the master real good. And just listen to it, man. The day if y'all got time, bro. Straight up.
Hell yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
You already know. For sure. Now, I'm about to finish playing the video now. Now, tell me to stop if y'all hear something cool that y'all want to elaborate on.
Okay.
Because like this is a deep, just a deep video. It's about what's going on today.
Okay.
And all right. We had 1minute and 9 seconds in the video. It's only 15 minutes, so like we got a lot of time to like to break this video down from everybody else's perspective.
Okay. I'm about to mute up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Without posting about it, who've listened to their intuition even when it made absolutely no sense. Because this portal doesn't reward perfection. It rewards endurance. And those who've been quietly aligned for years, they're the ones who feel the shift like a personal signal. Recognition almost. As if the universe is finally saying, I saw every step you took when no one else did. And if you resonate with this, then pay attention. Because this eclipse will reward you the most. But you will also feel the symptoms deeply. Before the eclipse reaches totality on March 3rd, there's one thing that matters more than anything else you could possibly do tomorrow. And it has nothing to do with complicated rituals, moon water, or any of the cliches people usually rush toward. The very first thing you should do is simple, but extremely powerful. Establish energetic authority, not externally, theatrically, but internally through conscious positioning. This matters because during a total lunar eclipse, the emotional bandwidth of the entire planet gets stretched. Collective thoughts become amplified. People project fear, doubt, insecurity, or confusion without even realizing they're doing it. The energy becomes heavy, reactive, and easily influenced. And if you don't hold your own frequency, you can start absorbing energy that has nothing to do with you. By setting this internal stance before the eclipse unfolds, you're not protecting yourself, you're anchoring yourself. You're choosing the position you want the portal to meet you in. You're declaring to the energetic field that you refuse to be pulled into reactions or narratives that don't belong to you. Think of it like spiritual gravity. When you claim your alignment before the shadow touches the moon, the portal responds to you differently. You stay centered, clearer, sharper. You experience the eclipse from a place of authority, not exposure. And here's the part most people never realize. The portal can't distort someone who has already chosen their place within it. This single declaration sets the tone for everything that will happen in the next 24 hours, including something people rarely expect during a blood moon. One thing that makes this eclipse so unusual is how quickly it can activate manifestations. Not necessarily in the form of a full completion, although for some that might happen, but in the form of a major shift, a sudden green light, or a breakthrough that moves something forward in a way you weren't seeing before. Blood moons don't operate like new moons. They don't reward intentions in a gentle, gradual way. They trigger momentum. They shake loose, stagnant timelines. They accelerate whatever has been aligned but blocked. And this particular eclipse is operating with a kind of precision that feels almost surgical. If you've been consistent with your vision, even quietly, even imperfectly, you may notice tomorrow that something clicks, opens, unlocks, or begins to rearrange in your favor. Manifestation during a blood moon isn't about forcing something to happen. It's about what responds when the shadow moves across the moon and the energetic field reorganizes itself. Sometimes it's the sudden disappearance of the obstacle that was in the way. But there's always a shift. There's always movement. There's always a sign that tells you this is starting. And what activates tomorrow might be the very thing you've been preparing for without even knowing it, because the eclipse has a way of illuminating the path you're finally ready to walk. And now, it's time for today's comment of the day. Face it and forgive yourself. Really, forgive yourself. That healing helps further on in. Love, only love. There's something tender about this. Self-forgiveness is sitting with what happened, not denying it, not running from it, and choosing not to punish yourself forever for it. Because most people think they've forgiven themselves, but they're still holding the weight. Healing doesn't move forward if shame is still driving. And the ending, love, only love. That's not weakness. That's maturity. That's choosing a higher response when you could choose resentment. Thank you for sharing this reminder.
All right, Delvanta. See you in 20, baby.
As the blood moon approaches, the body doesn't wait for the moment of totality to react. It begins adjusting while you sleep, subtly, quietly, without your conscious involvement. Because this portal interacts with your energetic system long before your mind gets the chance to process it. You might notice tonight that your sleep doesn't behave the way it usually does. Not in a frightening way, not in a chaotic way, just in a way that reminds you something is shifting beneath the surface. Some people will fall asleep normally but wake up, feeling like they barely slept, even if they were out for hours. It's not exhaustion, it's activation. The body stays slightly alert, almost as if it's waiting for the moment the portal opens. Others may wake up at unusual hours, just long enough to register the shift and fall back asleep again. These brief awakenings are not disturbances, they're adjustments. It's the body syncing with the incoming energy, tuning itself like an instrument, preparing for a different frequency.
Preparing for a different frequency.
I'm on my second phone real quick. Let's skirt right here quick. Let's park right here real quick.
Yeah, man.
I wanted to read this list of lunar eclipses in the 21st century. Didn't you send this? Yeah. So it say during the 21st century, there will be 228 lunar eclipses, of which 86 will be penumbral. Did I say that right? Penumbral?
Yeah,
I think
Shoot.
penumbral.
I'm a
I'm,
bad motherfucker.
I'm from the
Yeah.
south. I don't
Anyway,
know that word.
right. I'm about to put that in the rap. Penumbral, yeah. Yeah, penumbrum and a conundrum. Yep. I can play with that. I can play with that on some Eminem shit. But anyway, 57 will be partial and 85 will be total. Of a total eclipses, 24 will be central in the sense that the moon will pass through the very center axis of the Earth's shadow. Far more information. See gamma. What gamma quadrant? What the fucking gamma quadrant? What the gamma quadrant got to do with this? But anyway, that's the Star Trek shit. But it say in the 21st century, the greatest number of eclipses in 1 year is 4. In 2009, 2020, 2038, 2056, 2085, and 2096. All right, I don't see 2026 in this list. So, is this a fake blood moon on some LED light shit? That's my first question after hearing this. But anyway,
Well,
the
that's at 4, right? That's at 4 a year, I think.
all right,
Yeah.
okay, cool. The predictions given here by Fred Espenak. I think I said that right, Espenak of NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. What? What nigga? Fucking Nazi. Oh, anyway, the longest measured duration in which the Earth's completely covered the moon, known as totality. Wait, yep,
Totality.
totality. Yeah, it say, wait, wait. Let me read this right. It say the longest measured duration in which the Earth's completely covered the moon, known as totality, was during the lunar eclipse of July 27, 2018. The total lunar eclipse was a maximum duration of 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 57 seconds. The longest possible duration of a total lunar eclipse is 1 hour, 47 minutes. The table contains the date of time, the greatest eclipse, and dynamic time. What the fuck dynamical time mean? Which is case in the time when the axis of the Earth's shadow passes over the moon. This is ephemeris time. The
Man,
fuck is
who made
ephemeris?
this? Who made that definition? Like, what are you talking about?
Like
Exactly.
ephemeris sound Greek. It sounds like some Greek shit, like Greek ephemeris, the motherfucking philosopher. What the fuck?
Right.
That's crazy.
Well,
Them
but
boys had to
anyway,
be on something, boy, like some
right,
LDS or something.
for real. It's a the number of the Sorrow series that the eclipse belongs to is given, followed by the type of eclipse, either total, partial, of penumbral, the gamma of the eclipse. What the fuck? Gamma radiation? Because I'm going to gamma radiation. Like, every time they say gamma, I'm going towards gamma radiation. But how certainly the moon passed through the Earth's shadow. And both the penumbral and umbral magnitude of the eclipse. What the fuck is umbral? I know
Yeah. Hey, Ray,
umbra is like
welcome
some
to
like triple
academia, bro.
darkness shit.
Boy, they
You
got
know,
Hurricane sound like he in high school and the teacher was like, read this chapter for the class.
Yeah, that's all this shit
right,
is,
you
bro.
know, like, what the fuck
That's all it
is
is.
umbra? You know, like I know penumbra and umbra, it's like a form of darkness or like triple type of darkness or some shit.
Yeah.
But but
But you know how
still
you
don't even know if that's true.
But you know how I used to be in class and the teacher look around the class, you don't want to get the eye contact to the teacher because she'll pick on you.
Yeah, I know. I hate that shit. I hate that
shit. Put my head down. I do not want to read today.
I do not want to read today. But it say for the eclipse duration. All right. Wait, hold on. I say in both penumbra and umbral magnitude of the eclipse. It say the fraction of the moon's diameter obscured by the Earth for each eclipse. The duration of the eclipse is given as well as the eclipse's contact. The points at which the moon reaches and exits the Earth's penumbra. All right, I'm gonna go with darkness and umbra because penumbra and umbra correlates with darkness. So eclipses are listed in sets by lunar years, repeating every 12 months for each node. Ascending nodes, eclipses are given a red background highlight, and descending node. Nigga said a red background, like the green screen or some shit. This is wild. It's and given the blue background highlight. Like what
That's
the fuck? Let's get back to the video. All right. Stop the video if y'all hear something that y'all want to elaborate on.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. Let's get it.
Moments where sleep feels deeper than usual, but not restorative in the traditional sense. More like your system was working through something on your behalf. Eclipse nights have a way of pulling dormant energy forward, organizing thoughts, clearing internal noise, and aligning emotional patterns. It's not the kind of sleep you feel. It's the kind you wake up from with a strange sense of inner readiness. And the heightened alertness some people feel tonight isn't anxiety. It's anticipation. Your system knows what tomorrow represents, even if your mind hasn't fully connected the dots yet. Think of it like this.
Say it again.
I was gonna say that's what I was feeling last night. I've been in a slump for a while, mentally and energetically, and like he was talking about the sleep. Like my sleep has been horrendous, bro. Like I'd lay in bed, I'd go to bed at 11 o'clock. I'd lay down. I'd be kind of tired, and before I know it, it's 6:30 in the morning, and the sun's coming back up.
Right, same here.
The last 2 nights, I've been having fucking deep, good sleep, and I wake up. I've been waking up feeling more positive and in a good mood than I can remember in a year or two now, dude. So
yeah,
I definitely felt something.
With me, like I told you early on, it was just the sore throat, and I had to have like the little throat holes to suck on, pause, and I really I really couldn't record my records, and I was having a hard time hitting my high notes. So I was like, man, I'm about to chill. So, but that's the only thing that happened for me for real, and but I was getting hot too a little bit, so I had to turn the AC on a little bit, and sometimes I get too cold, so it was like a balance with that. So yeah, I felt something.
Yeah, and one more thing I wanted to say about the eclipse last night. It was on 3/3, okay, which we know, but when you look deeper, when you look deeper into the eclipse, the actual time that they gave for, I guess, like the apex, the center point of this eclipse, when it was going to be at that totality point, was 11:33 UTC, which is universal time code. So 11:33 was the time on 3/3.
Wow.
Dang.
I mean, how you add that shit up to come out exactly? You know what I mean?
Right. He said 11 and 3/3. What? And then fuck, you put that together as 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 means infinity, or like whatever else it means in any other fucking type of esoteric fucking language.
Yeah, it's something there.
I'm just going based on my basic knowledge. I ain't on the advanced level of numerology and gematria yet, but I just got the basics down.
Like I said, but everything always happened, for a universal reason, more than just like a physical, political type, governmental reason. Everything always it's gonna make sense. Somehow it's gonna make sense if we're gonna be like, down. this made sense. Like today made sense for tomorrow. Like so, it's gonna line up for real.
Yup. All right, let's get back to it. You know, let me know if y'all want me to stop it. You know, so y'all can you know, so y'all can elaborate on what y'all hear. We had 7 minutes. It's a 15-minute video, so you'll be almost finished.
Okay, but
long before your consciousness realizes what is coming. That's why tonight feels different. You're not being disrupted. You're being positioned. Your sleep becomes part of the preparation, part of the grounding, part of the alignment that tomorrow will complete.
I gotta stop it. All right, I looked up penumbra. It refers to the lighter outer part of a shadow cast during the eclipse, or a shadowy interdimensional border region. So it leads back to darkness. I knew I was right. Thank you. I just wanted to confirm that shit. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Even if something feels slightly off or strange or unfamiliar, that's the confirmation that the portal has already begun to connect with you, and you're already being guided toward what tomorrow intends to reveal.
I gotta stop it again. I just looked up Umbra, the fully shadowed region of a shadowy cast by an apart object, especially the area on the Earth or moon experiencing the total phase of the eclipse. Astronomy, the dark central part of a sunspot, literally the shadow or darkness. Thank you. Fucking thank you. I knew I was on it. I know it's been a minute since I motherfucking found out like what penumbra and Umbra was, and like that's just because of Final Fantasy. And I did it just based on playing the game. There's I played Final Fantasy 12 on PlayStation 2 long time ago. And there's a tower that you gotta fight monsters on 100 fucking floors. 100 floors. But once you beat it, there's sub levels. There's like 3 different sub levels. And like the levels, it got darker and darker and darker. So it was like the first stage, it started with an N. The second stage was penumbra, and the last stage was umbra. I'm like, nigga, it's dark as fuck down here. I gotta fight these fucking crazy ass, strong ass creatures. But so like that was like, you know, like without even reading the definition, I'm like, okay, penumbra must mean dark sectors or some shit. You know, so looking at the definition now in 2026 is darkness. I feel good.
Y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good. I got a Bluetooth headset on right quick.
It's kind of weird. Sounds kind of.
Got you. Huh? Say it again. He said it's kind of weird. What?
It sounds kind of wobbly. His voice on that thing. You know?
Oh, I remember when I first saw the Bluetooth speaker. I wanted to beat a motherfucker ass because I thought a nigga was saying some shit to me. Because the motherfucker was walking up the street, he was talking shit, but I didn't see the shit in his ear. And I was like, nigga, what the fuck you say to me? He was like, no, you don't. Oh, like dude pointed at his ear, and he was like, it's a Bluetooth.
How about now?
I was like,
yeah, it's better.
I'm like, what the fuck is a Bluetooth? I'm from the Brewster Project, so I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is a Bluetooth? He was like, that's part of your phone. So like I was like, oh, like you know, okay, I felt stupid. And then I saw a Doctor Who episode where the Cyberman was controlling motherfucking humans through the Bluetooth. I was like, oh,
hey,
shit.
Bro. have you ever looked at this term that they call Bluetooth? You know what that's based on? That's based on like some old, even the symbol for Bluetooth. It's a rune. It's one of those rune
like a
symbols.
Norse rune. Yeah, you're like some, like some shit from Norse mythology.
Yeah, and Bluetooth is the name of some fucking character and all that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. This shit ain't no accident.
Man, because like, you know, like I saw the symbol when it came out. Then I played God of War when it came out on the PS4. You know, I've been playing God of War since PS2, but like when Kratos went to the Norse mythology to fight those guys, I saw the runes. I'm like, that bitch like the Bluetooth symbol. And then I looked up the runes in real life. I'm like, holy shit. These are the fucking Bluetooth rules.
And look, speaking of God of War, like I bought a PlayStation 4 a couple years ago, and I actually bought the God of War version of the
Yep.
PS4, and it has a
Uh-huh.
great case, and it's got all these symbols on it, and they're runes. It's got runes on the
Yep.
motherfucker.
All the rules. Oh my god, I love that
Yeah, bro.
motherfucking game. That game is the shit. Boy, read the runes, boy. Boy, the motherfucker said boy like 1,000 and something times in that motherfucking game. Boy.
Just wild, bro.
Man, I love that fucking game. I gotta get me a motherfucking PS4 controller because like both of my controllers is fucked. Super fucked. I gotta get back to my Resident Evil too. But yep, runes. Fucking runes. But Odin was a whole ass nigga.
And look, here's another thing about runes, bro. If you know anything about like when you design an electronic circuit, right? All the components have a certain symbol to them. So when you draw out a circuit on a piece of paper and you look at the symbols they use, like the symbol for the antenna, the capacitor,
I'll be right
the
back.
resistors, they're all fucking runes, bro.
What?
Yeah, all of our electronics, all these components that are inside, when you open up something and you see that green board with all the shit on it, all those components have a rune associated to them. Now you tell me how this electronic shit works.
Right. And another reason why what you just said is true and how magic is fucking real, it say the Bluetooth symbol is a bind rune.
Yep.
Combining 2 10th century younger Plutarch runes representing the initials of King Harold, Bluetooth, Gormson, Haggle for H, and Jarkin, or like Bajarkin is BJARKAN, but like I think the B is silent, so I'm gonna say Jarkin. It's the signal signifies union of, here we go, communication, mirroring how the Viking King united Scandinavia tribes. Get the fuck out of here. They know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, bro.
They know what the fuck they doing.
The shit ain't no
It's
accident.
saying communication and mirroring. What everybody using the Bluetooth for? Communication. Get the fuck out of here. That shit cold. That shit cold. Yup. It say the combination was chosen because the technology acts as a unifier for devices, just as King Herod unified Denmark and Norway. How the fuck they put this on Google? They should have kept that shit secret.
Yeah.
You just telling me y'all using magic through technology. This is why I say, like, if we see how the earth really look, it might be a combination of magic, technology, AI, robotics. It might be a junkyard in space. And this shit might be a projector screen that we're looking at in the sky. This shit fucking crazy.
Yeah, right.
This shit fucking crazy. I don't want to go down that route, but god damn, this make you want to go down that route.
It should make you question everything at least. You know?
Yup, question every fucking thing. Because we can't make a spaceship to go into space without the government coming and be like, you bitch, you can't make that spaceship.
Yeah.
But let's get back to it. Let me know if y'all want me to stop it.
I'm still here.
Here we go.
One of the strangest and least discussed effects of an eclipse body.
Huh? How's that again?
I'm still here.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Gotcha. Bet it up. Let's get it.
It's how the body begins to behave differently without you consciously trying to change anything. It's not dramatic or theatrical. It's subtle, almost unnoticeable unless you pay attention. As this total lunar eclipse builds, your body starts signaling a different version of you. A version that's more grounded, more certain, more present. People often assume spiritual shifts happen only in the mind or the emotions. But during an event like this, the body becomes the first messenger. Posture begins to change. Not because you're trying to stand tall, but because something inside you naturally rises. The spine straightens, the shoulders relax, the chest opens slightly, as if your body is preparing to hold more energy. Movements become slower, more intentional, more deliberate. like you're operating from a deeper awareness rather than rushing through your environment. Even the way you occupy space changes. You take up your rightful room, not in an egotistical way, but in a grounded, fully present way. Eye contact becomes steadier, not confrontational, not forced, just anchored. When you look at someone, you're actually looking, not glancing for a split second and then drifting away. The eclipse amplifies your internal authority, and that authority shows up in your physical presence before it ever touches your words or your decisions. Nervous fidgeting fades because the body is no longer reacting to every tiny stimulus. It's operating from a place that feels centered and aware. This is why the shift feels so real, even if you can't explain it. The body often accepts a new identity long before the mind understands it. It's the effect of a blood moon portal. It grounds you, stabilizes you, and aligns your physical expression with the internal version of you that's emerging. Most people miss this because they're too focused on trying to feel spiritual or interpret signs, but your posture, your breathing, your steadiness, that's the real sign that something bigger is happening. It's your system positioning itself for the energy that tomorrow will fully unlock.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts. That's basically what I was saying. I was basically saying that.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, stop if you need me to motherfucker to stop it. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, Joe was just saying that shit. Like, for real, for real.
But,
this is why I had to separate the video and open up the link. I'm like, yeah, because like everybody gonna talk about this eclipse. I'm glad I started off with all the crazy events that was going on, you know, to lead off into this video and everybody's perspective on you know what this guy talking about. I forgot the name of this channel, but
Yeah.
man, but I'm watching some wild shit.
Like when you're a vet at this thing, it's like, bro, you can move in ways that you'll be like, damn, I was able to move like that.
Yep, because we are looking at it from God view.
Yep.
It's like you know, like it's like we see it, you know, it's like we flying over the earth and we seeing all the bullshit. Be like, damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
We tapped in,
talk
bro.
about that. Let me fly over here and talk about this real quick. You know, like also, you know, like we played the Dragon Ball Z game from back in the day. You flying across the map and you gotta choose what location you want to go to. Just fly across the map. You don't gotta go nowhere. Just fly. Like, fuck it. I don't gotta do shit. But you got to go somewhere and do the mission. So it's like, damn, I can't fly forever. Fuck it. Let me go down here and save the world. Gotta save these motherfuckers. But let's get back to it.
The moon enters totality. The world slips into that temporary dimness. Something happens that most people never talk about. It's not dramatic, not chaotic, and it's not theatrical. It's quiet. The energy doesn't scream. It settles. It creates a stillness so distinct that even people who aren't usually spiritually aware can feel the shift in the air. This is the moment the portal opens, not as an explosion of energy, but as a pause, a breath, a field of clarity that only reveals itself when everything else goes silent. During totality, pay attention to what naturally rises in your mind. Not what you try to think about, not the intention you force yourself to set, but thought that surfaces on its own. It might be about a decision you've been avoiding, a person you've been thinking about, a direction you've been hesitant to take. These aren't random thoughts. They're reflections of alignment. The portal interacts with your consciousness by revealing what your deeper self has already decided. Sometimes it's a name that comes to you. Sometimes it's a memory that suddenly makes sense. Sometimes it's a truth you've known for months but didn't have the courage to claim. Whatever appears in that moment is worth noticing because during...
Yep, and my truth was this. When he said that part, our truth was this. As much as I want to blow up something, shoot something, I'm going to get put in the position of being a strategist. But I want to shoot something so bad. I want to blow up something so bad. But it's like, I'm going to be the strategist. And it's, man, you should hear the plans that I got. But I guarantee you, I will send it through you through email, but I got to make it cryptic.
Hey, are you familiar with Sun Tzu's Art of War?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody should familiarize himself with that if you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they only should familiarize it if they want to conquer. They, like otherwise, like they're just gonna be reading the book, like just to be reading the book, be like, oh my god, this is a good book. No. You gotta read that book if you really want to get some shit popping. Otherwise, it'll just be a good read. And,
be aware. Or I was gonna say, just be aware that you might be the fucking target. And that'll open your fucking eyes up. Yeah, dude.
Yup.
That's what I see it as. That's how I know they're running this shit on purpose, bro. All this gaslighting, all this social engineering, all this shit about men versus women, and all of that shit is art of war.
Yup.
All of it.
Yup. It is won by deception. And
how to win a war
about the art of war.
Without
the greatest thing about the art of war is the whole overall. It's like the meaning is like to not fight at all. Right. It's like to not fight at all. So if we put it in the terms of this day, they say like life is like a game of chess, not checkers. How about we just don't play the game because they're cheating in the game of checkers and chess. We motherfucking playing properly. They motherfucking using they rooks as goddamn queens and shit. So fuck that. Let's flip the board over. But if we're going to play the game, we have to be the piece that controls the pieces. We can't be any piece on the board. We got to find our queen, our king, our rook, our bishop, our knight, and our pawns. Because in my game of chess, because I used to go by how everybody else used to, think of theology and analogy of chess and life. I realized that chess is about sacrifice, and people need to sacrifice themselves for the king or like for the person that's playing the fucking game. So if I came to that conclusion about sacrifice and there's pawns, rooks, kings, and all this shit, I gotta find people that's willing to die for me. And looking at that analogy in real life, I only got 4. Right. I can talk to 4 different people ready to put their life on the line and say, nigga, let's do this shit. And I'll put my life on the line for them. Just 4.
Yeah, look, I was gonna add when you mentioned the art of war, the theme about what it is that it is basically how to conquer or win a war or whatever, achieve objectives without direct conflict or physical altercations. So a subtle means, right, of conquering people, a nation, whatever. Well, when you look, if you know who Michael Aquino is, he was this bona fide Satanist who was a colonel in the Army Psychological Operations Division, and he wrote a book called Mind War. And when he explains what mind war is, it's how you win a war without firing a single shot. And that is exactly what we have been in the midst of the past 20 plus years.
Ooh, Art of War. Like, who made that book?
Michael Aquino, Aquino. Now there's another Michael Aquino that pops up from the Philippines. That's not him. But you can look up Michael Aquino, Temple of Set, Colonel Michael Aquino, and this is fucker with the crazy fucking eyebrows. That's who is in our army running our psychological operations from the late 80s. And also, guess what? He's also been implicated in child stuff on military bases and shit. But have we heard about that?
Most likely all of all. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Shout out to Live and Learn for sharing the album.
Shouts out to Live and Learn. What up, though?
Live and Learn.
Say Mind War. Mind War by Michael Aquino is a book that proposes replacing physical warfare with the new kind of conflict focused on human mind. I call that social engineering, psychological warfare. Yep. Aiming to resolve conflict by manipulating consciousness. and perception rather than through violence. It expands on a controversial 1980 U.S. Army concept paper of the same name, introducing a science of thought architecture to archive a more rational and cooperative environment by targeting divisive situations and problems within the mind.
Yep. Kill the head and the body dies, bro. That's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing.
Man. Now, oh my fucking God, that's awesome. The new Resident Evil game is about a motherfucker making a virus to control people's consciousness to make them motherfucking be under control. That's the new shit. That's the new motherfucking Resident Evil that's out now. I'm glad that this is out. You say what? But
Chuck in the back.
Oh shit. My bad. What up, dude? Hold on, wait a minute. Oh shit. Chuck the God in the building.
It's good.
Oh, my bad.
What's good?
I've been waiting for this day, Hurricane, to have a live stream.
Salute. What's good? Hey, yo, I went back to my verse. I took out some dead space. I'm going in my verse. I took out some dead space and shit because I ain't want no motherfucking fuck ups in the verse. I'm trying to make my verse perfect. But like, your verse cool though. What's your problem with your verse? Because I don't see no problem with it. Unless you might have to work on some delivery or some shit.
That's why I didn't go live. Yeah, I was working out all morning. I must have did it like 8 times, but I think I'm just gonna throw some ad libs in and leave it. That's it. I ain't that bad now. I could spend the whole day on it, and I probably still wouldn't like it. I'm just gonna leave it.
Hey yo, here's what you should do to your music, bro. Chop and screw that shit. But hey yo, this is the side project. Do it for a side project because like real shit, nigga, your shit fire. Your shit fire, bro. Because like people gotta be listening. People gotta be listening and really be in tune. And motherfucker have an open mind to hear what you talking about. Oh yeah, and like shout out to everybody in the chat. I got a new track with Chuck the God coming out too. And shouts out to Low Key, we got that track coming out, so it's gonna be cool.
Okay. I can't wait to hear both of them tracks.
I spoke to Drop the other day, and I'm gonna call him, see if he's gonna put his verse down or what.
That's what's up.
Man, Low Key had showed a snippet on his live screen yesterday, bruh.
Oh yeah,
that record crazy.
What was there?
That record crazy.
I was there.
Y'all was, bruh.
We about to go ballistic on this bitch. This is one of my motherfucking. I gotta say, that's one of my hardest motherfucking coldest verses ever. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think your coldest verse was on. Your coldest verse was on the one. Remember that song we did on Are They Ready? That's one of your coldest verses. Are They Ready?
And on a bit. Hurricane's coldest verses on a bit too. When he talked about Michael Knight and the gun, that shit's fire. Who thinks of stuff like that, man? I mean, that's
yeah. But what's your thought on this blood moon and the spirituality, or like if you felt any type of changes or shifts in the body, mind, and spirit, like any changes, or like or is everything just business as usual, normal and shit? I'm working on music, motherfucker. Fuck this blood moon.
Me?
Yeah, you, yeah.
Shit, I've been feeling the change these last 8 years. I mean, with Trump pulling a war on Iran the other day, it seems like they're redoing the script with George Bush. And I think, they use these blood moons as symbolism. Because I'm going to do some research and check that,
which leads me to a question. It leads me to a question. Blood moon, blood sacrifice. What y'all think?
Exactly. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the Chinese New Year just started on March 1st, I believe, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because they go by the lunar cycle. The Chinese.
That's it.
You know? They don't go by the heliocentric Yuki.
And there's a whole branch of magic is moon magic. So, of course they're doing it.
Yeah, because the witch is the woman and the moon represents the woman.
Yup. Holy fucking shit. So it's a whole deeper motherfucking shit beyond this now. China is involved. Talk about a lunar. Talk about they go about the what?
Can't get away from it. It's always there, bro.
All right, I'm going with the new year being in March 1st. The new year is March 1st. Ain't no snow on the ground and the weather breaking.
Hey,
March
well, that's
1st
why.
or March 26th.
That's real New Year.
That's why the month of September, we say it's the 9th month, but sept means 7. Just like October really means 8 and not 10. Novum means 10 and not 11. 9 and not 11. And Deca for December is 10, not 12. So there's 2 months missing.
Yeah.
January, February, March.
Julius Caesar, bitch ass, like, bitch, I'm so powerful. I'm gonna create the month called July.
Yeah,
the 13th
July.
month was in between June and July, I think. I forgot the name.
July.
Between June and July.
Of course they do.
July, August, like, hey yo, like, what's August? Some nigga named August Alsina or some shit, or like some nigga
Augustus or Augusto, right?
Augustus, yeah. I thought it was August Alsina and shit. You know, the nigga that Will Smith hate. You know,
Yeah.
But Augustus, yeah. So July,
Kane.
Augustus don't belong in this shit.
Kane, are you familiar with Criss Cross, right? You remember that band Criss Cross, the 2 guys?
Hell yeah. They got raped by Jermaine Dupri.
Hey, and did you know that Jada Pinkett was fucking the darker colored one, Chris, when he was 15? Yeah, bro.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. Hold on, where the fuck did this come from?
I think I got it from that Black Balloon channel.
What?
Yeah, dude. He was 15 and she was with him.
Damn.
I thought one of them died of cancer or something.
One of them died from.
That's the only story I heard.
That's the one. That's the Chris guy. He's the one that died, and I think they said OD and shit or something. You know, he had a lot of problems after that whole period of time where Jermaine Dupri ripped him off and all kind of shit.
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri was doing more than ripping them off.
Right, he was raping them all.
Yeah. And Jermaine Dupri's dad, the reason why he was even a music producer.
That's some fucked up shit. My bad. Well, fuck Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, his dad was already in the industry. That's how he got that whole thing to start that record label. He was a recruiter.
That's disgusting.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But only like one song from Jermaine Dupri, and that was him and motherfucking Jay-Z or Ferrari and Jack Ross. Hit your 4 lanes, top down, screaming down, money in the thing. One song. Hold on. All right, let me get back to it. Let me know if y'all want me to stop it.
In eclipse, the mind becomes a witness rather than a narrator. We're not trying to meditate or control the moment, simply letting the moment show you what's real. This is why totality feels sacred, even if you don't use that word. When the world goes quiet, your truth gets louder. It's the power of the witness moment. It's not about rituals or techniques. It's about being present enough to hear the signal beneath the noise. For a few minutes, the distractions fall away, the emotional patterns pause, and something underneath your daily life becomes visible. That moment of clarity is the real portal, the opening where your next chapter begins to reveal itself. Whatever rises in your mind during totality isn't random. It's direction. It's recognition. It's your future tapping you on the shoulder. And once you see it, it becomes very hard to unsee. It becomes very hard to unsee. This eclipse isn't attacking your weakness, it's awakening your strength. Most people assume spiritual intensity means something inside them breaking down or being challenged at their most vulnerable point. But this blood moon portal works completely differently. It doesn't dig into your wounds or reopen old emotional scars. Instead, it exposes the part of you that is closest to a breakthrough, the part you've been preparing quietly, the part that's already strong, but hasn't been fully activated yet. This eclipse isn't interested in your insecurities, it's interested in your potential. During cycles like this, the energy doesn't behave like typical transformations. It presses on the places where you're about to expand. You may feel an internal pressure that doesn't come from stress or fear, but from an inner power that's trying to surface faster than your mind is ready for. It's the sensation of being on the edge of something, not collapse, but emergence. People often describe it
Yeah. And it was that moment right there when I had to realize that, and it's crazy, but it was low key with that Proud song. It's like, yo, bro, you've been in training. It's time for you to spit those metaphysical fucking verses. It's like, it's just time to start spitting it, bro. Like, you did your training, dog. It's time to spit that shit. And I told little kid, I was like, shit behind the scenes. I was like, nigga, I'm not trying to put this out yet. And I don't think they ready for this motherfucking metaphysical drill shit yet. I don't think so. But, yo, they ready. They ready.
Oh,
so like, get ready for this new shit that be a low key guy. I'll say it again.
I forgot to say DJ Graves made a beat. I think it was for me because it's a Mobb Deep type beat. Because I asked him.
Oh yeah, you already know it's for you. Grab that shit and make the track.
I did. I'm already writing to it now.
Hell yeah. Yup. And plus, you was like, I think it's for me, dog. You don't think it's for you. You know it's for you. But if you need a feature,
I want to get
let
a
me know.
Phenom beat too. At least one Phenom beat. I gotta get a hold of him.
I'm gonna get a hold of him. I'm gonna let you know, and I'm gonna be like, shit. I'm gonna ask him like, could I give him a beat that I'm not using? And he, the dude might be like, yeah, I'm gonna see, because I got full content.
Yeah, he's gonna get credit for sure. So DJ Graves.
Hell yeah. Shout out to DJ Graves. Shout out to Low Key for putting me up on Phenom. So get ready for me and Low Key new track later on. It's gonna be on some metaphysical drill shit. You can't wait to hear it. That shit about to be fire. That shit about to be fire. One of my hardest metaphysical verses ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna always. It's like I'm jamming the medicine down people's throat. Like I don't even procrastinate no more. I used to just put little seeds.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it because you know why? I found this shit out when I saw Bill Cooper's motherfucking interview. He was like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I gotta bash you upside your head with this shit. Y'all gotta get it. Y'all gotta get this shit.
What's up, In the Groove? Shoot, In the Groove got a real nice studio.
What's up, man? Coffee.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna go to In the Groove's Hurricane and make an album there.
Bro, I'd love it, bro. If I could get some fucking other people in the room, bro, and do something.
That's how we'll come. We're gonna be traveling. That's our own personal tour. We're gonna go on our own
tour. I can guarantee you this, dude. If somebody came over here and they're motivated and they got an idea in mind, we could have an album fucking knocked out of this motherfucker in as quick as we could fucking put it down.
A day.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
I hear Prodigy saying he was kicking albums out in one day.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. I mean, my homeboy was doing, we was kicking out motherfucking mixtapes, and we went to CDs, we was doing that shit within a day. And like, as soon as I either got out of school, and then when I started working, as soon as I got off of work, like, yo, bro, I'm coming straight over.
That's one thing I can say about Hurricane, man. I sent him this beat, and that same day, within 3 hours, he said, I'm done. I already did it. I was like, what the fuck?
Now that I put pressure on myself, it's like I'm gonna listen to the beat, but the moment that pen touched that paper, I give myself 48 to 72 hours. I'm like, soon as that pen touch that paper, the fucking clock start. You better finish this bitch. So, so I kind of put the pressure on myself when I do this.
Yeah, and you want to capture that moment. When the spark comes, you got to get it.
Yup. Gotta grab it. Like, you got 48 hours. Let's go. And I work on 3 songs
I'm
at
gonna
a
be
time.
right back. I gotta take this phone call.
All right.
For sure. Stay up. Yeah, but I'll be like, like I work on like 2, sometimes 3 songs at a time. And it's like, how do you do it? I just be like, I work on one song. If I get writer's block, I work on the next song. I get writer's block, I work on the next song. And then I'll just rest. And then once I start back up from the rest, I go back to the first song and I keep on going. So it's like, this how the songs keep on coming out fast as it does. I try to keep my work ethic up too. So it's like, yo, I love this music shit. This music shit is the shit.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Hold on. Where the fuck Jordan go? I put the link back up. I put the link back up. Unless he at the party, gotta motherfucker do something. I forgot. Hold on. You put anything in the chat? Yeah. All right. That's his link. Okay, cool. All right. We'll be back. I got the link in the chat.
That something is about to break open, and they're right. It's not a warning. It's momentum building inside you. You might feel bursts of courage rising without any clear trigger, or sudden moments where you feel like a stronger version of yourself is pushing forward, making decisions easier, clarifying your desires, sharpening your instincts. A lot of people tense up when they hear words like blood moon, total lunar eclipse, or portal opening, because they've been conditioned to associate these events with chaos or uncertainty. This is exactly the mindset that prevents them from receiving what this eclipse is actually offering. The energy of March 3rd isn't coming to destabilize you. It's coming to amplify you. The portal works at its highest capacity when you're not bracing for impact, but allowing the shift to meet you where you are. Fear creates resistance. Openness creates flow. This eclipse responds to whichever one you choose. You meet this event with openness, not naive optimism, but genuine willingness to experience what this moment has to give. The energy becomes cooperative instead of overwhelming. You're no longer fighting the tide, you're using it. And the blood moon amplifies what you're already carrying inside. If you approach tomorrow with fear, everything feels heavier. But if you approach with readiness, the eclipse multiplies your momentum. Think of it like this. The portal can't harm the person who isn't resisting the version of themselves they're becoming. That's the real secret. This event is meant to reveal strength, weakness. It highlights your readiness rather than your doubts. It aligns your next steps rather than destroying your old ones. People who fear eclipse energy almost always misunderstand its purpose. It doesn't take anything unless you're already trying to let it go. It doesn't push you unless you're already leaning forward. What actually makes this portal powerful is that it's built to meet you halfway. It's an amplifier of intention, an accelerator of alignment, not a force of destruction. The moment you stop fearing what it brings, you start benefiting from what it activates. This is why tomorrow isn't something to be afraid of. It's something to be aware of, something to welcome, something to step toward rather than hide from. And if you're still here, still watching, thank you. Truly. This 3/3 lunar eclipse isn't just another date on a calendar. It's a moment that highlights alignment, clarity, and the quiet strength you've been building without even noticing. And if anything in this video resonated with you, even for a moment, that means the portal has already started working with you instead of around you. Tomorrow doesn't require perfection from you. It doesn't expect certainty or control. It just asks that you show up with honesty and an open mind. The rest of the energy, the clarity, the movement, the breakthroughs will meet you in its own timing. So whatever the eclipse brings into your awareness, let it guide you rather than intimidate you. There is something incredibly hopeful about knowing that the universe rearranges itself for those who are willing to step forward. And you've already proven that you're one of them.
Yep. Because 3/3, we go with 33 with the Freemasonry bars. and their sacrifices and their blood, witchcraft, sorcery rituals, or whatever. But we are on the spiritual path connected with self. We are beyond what the fuck they're doing or what the fuck they even talking or thinking about to keep us motherfucking brainwashed in their propaganda. We are so beyond this shit.
And that
this was the
that
whole thing
three
was all
number
about.
that three number is very important to them. And there's something about it, especially in this music thing. If I believe it was the Migos that came out and they talked about it. Their
The
style
Trinity.
is based on triplets. John Bonham was famous for playing triplets. Marilyn Manson's album, Antichrist Superstar, when he made that, he put out a statement that he knew it was going to peak at number 3 on the charts, which it did.
Yep.
So, yeah, bro. 3 is
that
the Holy
Trinity.
Trinity, right? Say we live in a duality, but yet there's these 3s all over the place. So that's why I don't believe in duality. I think that's a trap.
Right. Because of mind, body, spirit.
That's it. You take the left-hand path, you can take the right-hand path, you can also take the middle path. That's 3.
The middle path. That's
They never
another
talk
3.
about the middle path.
Because they afraid of it, because there's no protection in the middle path. You can only protect yourself. That is the fucking greatest shit ever.
Yeah, bro. Bars.
The middle path. Or what some people call the straight path. It's like fuck the left, fuck the right. I'm going straight. I'm doing
straight and narrow.
Doing my own thing. Yup. That's what's up. Hold on. Wait. I think that's Jordan back. Let's get him.
I'm back.
What's good?
Woody.
Yeah, welcome back. What's good?
Yeah, I had to ride right through, but I'm back.
But they've
That's my
tainted
home.
the Trinity. They've tainted it, man. It's supposed to be man, woman, and child, but they put 3 dudes. That shit's gay as hell.
That's it.
Yup. And 3 dudes is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. What the fuck is the Holy Spirit? A poltergeist? What the fuck? There's like, get the bitch out of it. We gay. They're like, nigga, y'all gay as hell for that. Is God, man, woman, and child, or goddess that births the God that creates the child, and the child creates other children. Also, Sophia shit. You know what I'm saying? If they want to do the Sophia talk or like any other goddess, because like everybody had that question growing up. It was like, if God is a man, who created God? It's obvious. Motherfucker had to come out of a bitch.
Yep. I think the source or the creator is a woman for sure, man. I mean, it takes in the physical, it takes man and woman to create, but actually, maybe the source isn't either. I don't know, but I know it's not no guy in the clouds. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But according to Sophia, it's like Sophia is supposed to be the embodiment of so-called wisdom, but you should have been wise enough to not fuck yourself and create the demiurge to create physicality. If this real, of all the reason why we're going through this bullshit now. So which lets me know that, there is a masculine figure somewhere in the Paroma, because like she's a feminine wisdom figure, so it's like, and it said like she didn't want to go with the order of things, like to make creation. So I'm like,
It got
so
left,
is the top dog the man, and like you just hold on, how can I put it? You just like, all right, let's say this is a higher heaven, and this bitch want to create a subsidiary of heaven. So it's like, you been up with their own shit, McDonald's, and then this bitch motherfucker created the motherfucking demiurge, was birthed in darkness, and he woke up and started creating shit. And then you wake up, you look at space, you look at the nighttime. Okay, that's darkness. So it's like, and we can like knock on wood and punch something and feel pain and motherfucking physicality. And they say he's the creator of physicality. Like goes back to it. It's like, yo, God is real. Motherfuckers, Yada Bayoff, Demiurge, or Chief Archon that created physicality. And if we separate physicality from spirituality and like put everything into a logical perspective, we can be like, okay, if this motherfucker exists, this is the reason why shit fucked up. Because we ask the question, who created evil? And then it goes back to Sophia, birth of Yada Bayoff, and Yada Bayoff creating universes, and it's fucked up. Or
Sophia. I couldn't think of her name. Sophia. I was thinking of not Eve. There's another chick too. It was Lilith. There's Eve, Lilith, and Sophia.
Yo, but I'm glad you said that, because like they said there's 7 or 12 primordial goddesses, and I think Sophia, Kali the Destroyer, I think Lilith is one of them. There's a lot of primordial motherfucking like goddesses that's like a head of a motherfucking cosmos. So I'm like,
So like the Black Madonna.
I think that's probably one of it. I think though.
That's another.
But like there's either 7 or 12 primordial goddesses out there.
I ain't gonna lie, I got to study on that for real, because
I gotta study more on it. I gotta study more because all I heard was like primordials, and the only people that really kind of stood out and had motherfucking like interesting stories was Sophia and Kali. I love Kali's story because like she's misunderstood, because like all they see is the six arm goddess that's a destroyer, but like when she turned to the Great Mother transformation, she has 10 arms and like 10 heads or some shit, and they call her the Great Motherfucking Mother. So I'm like, what the fuck?
See, I feel like it should be like some movies about that too. But see, they don't wanna, create nothing real like that. They always want this watered down version of shit with occult messages and stuff like that.
Yep. I believe.
But who you think can play? Who you think can play that? Who you think can play Kali the Destroyer? Who you think can play that? I say I can see Halle Berry doing it.
Why can she play Storm?
Yeah.
It gotta be an Indian. I'm talking about it gotta be one of the most beautifulest Indian chicks in that motherfucking region to play Kali. It gotta be. They can't have no other Kali but their region and their origin chick from that region. They cannot do that shit with no one else. But like the only reason why they did Halle Berry for Storm, because like real shit, like they had nobody else. Look. They probably did have somebody else, but like they probably didn't want no African to play her. And so it's let's grab Halle Berry. Yeah. And she was in and out of the accent through the whole movie. I was like, but it's Halle Berry. It's Halle Berry. You gotta say yes to Halle Berry. She was like, what happens to a toe when it's struck by lightning? I was like, oh yeah, bitch. But motherfucker, she put her arms out, the whole glass broke, fucked up the whole goddamn scene. She's an Omega 5 mutant. She's a bad motherfucker.
For real.
But I think that's it for that. I don't got nothing else. I was just talking about the Blood Board on this one. But y'all got anything else? Y'all got anything else to talk about? Anything else? Anything else on the BU?
I don't know. I just feel like everything that's going on, it's like it's actually intertwined with everything. You just gotta just focus on yourself and have that discernment with everything that's coming, in your realm, in your reality, and just keep evolving and having that growth. Because that's the one thing I feel like at the end of the day, if you got growth and you have the awareness of this realm, I feel like you're gonna graduate when it's time. And I feel like you won't have to come back to this. That's why you have old souls come back because I feel like they haven't fulfilled what they want to do, and that's why they be kind of like having a lot awareness at a young age. But I don't. That's just my theory. But yeah, just keep that growth going and mental, um, knowing, and you should be straight because they want you to go insane, but don't go insane in this insane world.
That's right.
Yep.
I used to believe that shit too. It was like, like it was a point. It was like, man, if I'm infinite conscious, infinite awareness, that I wouldn't choose to come to this bitch. It's like, what the
Right.
fuck
Yep.
if I'm learning if I already know everything?
Yep.
So it was
Yep.
like, ugh. But like, man, it's just like it's crazy, that like I don't know if it's coping, like to deal with this planet, but
Mhm.
but part of me wants this bitch to be destroyed,
But I'm gonna tell you this: everything is gonna have recreation and growth. If you just think about this, look at nature. Every time they destroy nature, it always grow back. So if the nature can do that, the planet gonna have to do that eventually. And it's gonna always have to come back to the origin, no matter what. No matter what they do, no matter how everything that look like it's going to technology, AI, and all that shit, it's gonna always come back to the origin in ways that we have to really see. But I just don't know when it's gonna occur. But like I say, everybody, reality is different. So it can occur in your reality or not. So like, and then I always say this: everybody's on a different frequency. So
Mhm.
some people might see what we see, and some might not. But it's real deep, and it go like I said, go back to the internal self. And that just how I see it.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I feel
Well,
you.
that's
I
my
feel you.
thing is I think I'm waiting on because this was my path. I'm waiting on the self awareness moment that everybody has to have within themselves,
Hmm.
where they realize that on some level they are operating out of programming, and
Hmm.
that they shouldn't be. That they were birthed into this world just like everybody else, and whatever analysis of our perception we see from that is the reality. So I think we are making progress as far as getting away from some of this group think
Hmm.
that's been controlling people and brainwash MK Ultra on a mass level, mind war. I'm waiting on everybody to fucking wake up and realize, yeah, I am operating on programming, and I don't feel it's natural for me to, be. This is the subject I was triggered on this morning watching a video. This
Hmm.
whole thing about how the dating world is, right?
Hmm.
Everything is so fucking transactional. There's no spirituality. There's no emotion. It's
Speak it.
all physical. That's the programming. That's social fucking engineering. That shit did not exist in the 90s. In the 90s, I didn't never hear no girl talk about no 6 foot, six figures, nothing. That shit is
Exactly.
all social fucking engineering, bro.
Exactly. And then
Yeah,
these
bro.
these females nowadays, I don't want to call. I see the difference between a goddess and a female. A female, they see a man for the money and stuff like that. He could be a jerk, a jackass. But
Yeah.
if he got 6 figures or whatever, 10 figures, they'll suffer themselves and try to conquer that man's heart when he don't really want to be with him. It's just basically a fucking survival, and that shit
Yeah.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like you say in the '90s, we don't have that '90s love no more.
That's
Because
it, bro.
I feel like people just they see um survival and they see opportunity over morals and social like laws within self and shit. That's just crazy. But
Yep.
it's like that's why I don't really want to date nobody because I already know when I deal with a woman, if she not on what I'm on, her mindset gonna be automatically think about survival and opportunity over just looking at me as a man with a purpose and vision that can build and grow the connection in more in-depth ways where it would last, you know, and it won't be destroyed by the system and how the social construct is. But it's like they don't see past a certain level, and I don't got time for it. I'm in my 30s and I don't got time. I'm chilling and I'm at peace making my music, and loving my family that love me, and that's what it is, you know. And if something come down the road where I can connect with a woman and she be on the same level, cool. But I ain't stressing about it no more. Honestly, I'm at peace. I'm good. Like I'm good.
Yeah, man. That's all we can do, man.
Yeah, American women are not all of them, but they have changed from the
Yeah.
90s till now.
Exactly.
Man,
Yep.
from my teenage years in the 90s till now, this world is flip flop. Psychological wars, screw people's minds over.
Right. We
Yep.
see it, bro. It's obvious, right? We all
Yep.
fucking see it, bro.
Yep.
But yet you go on AI. I went on AI this morning because I was trying to find. I know there's an author that's wrote about a quote talking about the way that you subvert a society. You don't go at the men. You attack the women and children. That's how you fucking control the men.
Yep.
And when I went on AI and I was trying to find, you know, like a source to back up my own observation about it, AI starts telling me that that's a dangerous myth and that's a misogynistic blah 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 blah. That don't exist. And then right underneath it, there's book after book after book. How to fucking control society or women in the art of war. It's all fucking there, bro.
Exactly.
And that's why they're bringing this AI shit in. They need us all in groupthink. They need us all on the same fucking page. And guess what?
Yep.
If we're all on our own fucking page, writing our own fucking book, they ain't got shit, and they know that.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
why we gotta fucking break out and wake up from this shit, bro. 'Cause
Exactly.
this is the problem. Collective
since that
consciousness is real, bro.
Yep. Ever since that 9 to 5 situation, you know, when they made the job system, that shit is crazy. Cause if you think about the hours and think about the wages, that shit never made sense. And I'm trying to figure out how nobody never really like damn, why we doing this? We don't get enough. We never get enough. You know what I'm saying? And we just you know, keep going through the same like stress and shit. But
Somebody
now,
loud as shit, man.
huh?
I don't know
Somebody's
why
making
it
noise.
froze up like that.
Yeah, is that
Word.
me?
I don't know what's going on in the background. I don't know what
My
that
bad. I was trying to show something, but for some reason my picture was froze looking. I don't know what happened there, but
YouTube, bro.
fucking
YouTube. Every time a frequency come together, YouTube always on some bullshit, man.
they don't like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Hell
I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
because
just
we
trying to show
transcend the
these.
narrative, bro. We transcend in their fucking narrative.
Yep.
My city where I live is gonna look like Detroit, man. Everything's closing. They just closed this business that's been here 70 years. That's what I was trying to show.
Mm.
Where I'm at
And
right now, everything's been closed. This looks like a ghost town.
And it's crazy in the South because they building stuff in the woods, like they building apartments and shit in the woods. And I'm trying to figure out where the animals going. Cause at this point, it's like every wooded area that was like in the early 2000s is built by apartments and shit like that and townhouses. I like, man, they really going in. It's to a point they made a whole city outside of my city, and it's like another city. So it's like they keep building. They keep building. So I don't understand what's going on, but it's
You know what I think?
crazy.
I think they want to get us off of the ley lines because a lot of these places are built on ley lines. They want to put people in these dead zones, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, that's
It's something
How about that, huh? That's how I've been thinking.
I forgot they bought this area. They're about to put one of those fucking them parks for the computers.
Data center, yeah.
Data center? A
Data centers, yeah, right here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got to
already
have that
put
on a
some
ley
of it
line.
up.
You know they putting that shit on a ley line. They ain't
Yep,
just
and
putting
it's
that shit
taking water
anywhere.
sources and raising our energy bill. God damn. Bastards.
And they say that the
Damn.
fucking that, you know, there's collective energies and shit in water, ancestral energy, and you don't think they tapping into that shit? Of course they are. That's why they got everybody drinking fucking city water, which is recycled poo water and shit. They don't want you drinking a water well. They don't want you drinking fucking natural, ancestral fucking waters. They want you drinking that
That
recycled
is
shit
true.
where everybody's got their mind all fucked up.
They don't want us drinking the spring water, like we said. They want us drinking that recycled poo-poo water with hepatitis in it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yup. Damn.
That's
Those
why anytime they
motherfuckers.
talk about a water shortage, all the water we got has always been here. It's all fucking recycled, bro. The water that's in water wells came from the fucking sky and fucking filtered through the ground. It's filtering and it gets into the water well. So anytime they start talking about, oh, we're running out of water, we got a water shortage, we got a fucking... Nah, bro. It's the same fucking amount of water that's always fucking been here. It's just they taking that shit and using it for something else. That's all.
Yup.
Ain't no fucking shortage. The goddamn
Yup,
delusion,
yup.
bro.
Yep.
For
Yeah,
real.
man, but the thing about it, they did the millennials dirty, but we still, because I seen a video. This guy was breaking down everything they did to the millennials. I don't know if in the groove of millennial is you millennial.
I'm a late Gen X.
Okay, but you still still in the same time, but
Yeah,
it's like they the dude named down, he lists down everything that happened in the generation. And it's insane how we, I know we strong individuals and we gonna let nothing get to us, but it's crazy how we still standing and the truth was able to get out. So whatever they did, it did not work in the capacity that they thought it was gonna work. They thought it could have wiped out a whole generation. Shit did not work, bro. So,
For
but at the
real.
same time, they did stunt our growth. So it's like, okay, so it's crazy.
yeah, but if you
Yup.
point it out and you say that, then AI tell you you're a misogynist or you're this or you're fucking that or you're
Yeah.
gaslight you.
AI say stuff that like I did a test. So I had told AI one thing about something, right? And it gave us its opinion or whatever view, and it missed the section. So I was like, okay, you missed the section, and it came back and said, okay, y'all forgot the section. I like, so basically with AI, if you tell it something and then um it forgets something, you tell it that it forget it, it'll try to make up a whole thing and include that thing that it missed, but still miss the point of it. So it's like it's crazy. It's not really accurate, So that's what it is.
It's a light and gas lighter. I covered it on the
Exactly.
HHN. It's like, yeah, the motherfuckers be lying to niggas. The gas
Yep.
light.
Yeah, bro.
That job be crazy, bro. And then I try to, like, I write my own lyrics, but I try to see what type of lyrics he'll come up with, right? The lyrics was so generic. I was like, man, I can't believe. So, but it's AI, so I like, man. So it just be so generic stuff. So it is crazy.
Yeah, you can hear that it doesn't have a soul.
Exactly.
You were trying to test to see if it had a soul or not.
Yeah. It was so generic. It said some job. It just said some generic thing, man. I was like, bro, that job weak. I ain't never felt no soulless lyric like that. I like, man, I can't believe it.
You know what I think will be interesting on that note I just thought of? If you ask AI to write you some song lyrics about what the life experience is of the AI itself. I want the AI to tell me its life story in song lyrics.
That would be dope.
Damn.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what they come
that's
up with.
outside the box right there.
I
That's
think
outside the box right there.
Herky can rap about it because I feel like the story of that, me trying to sing it. See, cause me, I try to get lyrics that's singable for my vocals, but you gonna have to rap something like that. That's gonna have to be like a story or some shit.
Man, that
Like,
shit is cold.
yeah, I think Hurricane could do that. It should be called Humanity, I guess versus Humanity Soul of AI, something like that. Some shit like that. Be like a rap song.
Yeah, you could
That'd
just
be
do the
cold. Nobody will ever do
spoken
that,
word
King.
version
Nobody will
over
ever do
here.
that. Tupac, Nas, Biggie, none of will ever can say they did a AI song talking about the story of an AI, Humanity
Yeah.
Soul of AI, bro. Shout out to Inner Groove for that idea.
Hell yeah, man. Run with
And
it.
that's outside the box.
Yeah, you might go viral off that shit. Yo,
I'd be
But
interested to see what this.
what's your final thoughts? You about to get up out of here. We down shit that we up to 2 hours. What's your final thoughts on the video? What's your perspective on what's to come? And shit, I know they said they about to spray the skies next month in
always.
April and shit. So, what's your thoughts on like what's coming up in the future? What's your predictions?
You gonna go first, Inner Groove?
I guess I remain hopeful in the sense that I do believe people are getting clues about this reality that we live in and history and the whole 9 yards. I think we are reaching a point where there is going to be this a confrontation of some sort, if you will. I think it may be this year. I don't know how it's going to go with this war and shit, but I think we just got to keep doing what the fuck we do, bro, and contributing to the collective conscious in our way, and just fucking wait for everybody else to catch up, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I can deal with.
Yeah, and from my perspective and truth, I just feel like right now, this focus on yourself as far as like having that mental understanding, have that soul growth, and just if you need to work out, this jog or something, and just get your mind off the external and just focus on internal. Plus, they're gonna try to do false flags with these sleeper cells. They're gonna try to do like 9/11 Part 2, but it's gonna be more like let's say the sleeper cell is gonna be more out there. But you just have to this see it for what it is and protect yourself too. Don't be out here, not when you out in the public, don't be acting like, oh, nothing gonna happen. Just you can be aware and still have a good time. And just be ready for whatever, and make sure you jam some Jordan Anchor music, during this time.
Gotta plug yourself.
That's just the soundtrack of what's going on. Power to the people.
Right. Shout out to Beard and salute Abraham. What up, though? What up, though? Y'all just coming through.
Y'all boys extra late. We about to go off right now. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say y'all boys late, but you're on time. Dr. Lee from Drumline.
But
hold on, Kane. One more thing, Kane. It's the
up?
second anniversary of More Than You Can Fathom. Make sure y'all boys go check that out on my playlist. It's on Apple, Apple Music, Spotify, it's everywhere. So it's the second anniversary. This was the album where I tapped into storytelling of my soul, reality and shit like that. Y'all hear the music, you understand. You feel me?
That's what's up. Gotta plug it.
Yeah.
What you got in the groove?
That's about it, bro. Just be you, and we do make a difference when we do that. Flip the script. That's what I want to say. And anytime you get, like you was talking about those sleeper cells, right? If we have a fucking false flag attack or we have a this and that first emotion that's going to come out is you're going to be like, oh, these hateful Muslims, right? Or something like that. That'll be the program response. Recognize that and fucking put that to the side. And just keep in mind that we know that there's people behind the scenes pulling strings, and that's where we need to keep our fucking eye on.
Yep. Salute Bearded. What up, though, bro?
And in the groove, not to mention that
you had a panel.
Oh, my bad, Beard.
No,
what up, though?
What's going on? Salute to everybody on the panel, man. I ain't even know you had a panel going on. I have to come up here and bless you for me.
That's what's up. That's what's up. we was talking about the blood moon and shit, and like the spirituality type of talk. And we just let just everybody getting their perspective on what's going on, and like what they feeling, and like if you are feeling the shift, or are you beyond the shift and shit, or like everybody living in truth and clarity, or they following along with the bullshit. But everybody is on their own type of time, so I was like, all right, cool. But shouts out to Bearded.
Yeah, I'm looking for the alien, man. I'm trying to leave y'all. Shit.
But in the groove, but back to what you were saying about the sleeper cells, it was something that happened. I want to say like a day ago about this guy. He had like a property of Allah shirt on. He went inside Texas bar and shot a couple of people. But then they were saying this man had a Quran Bible in his car. So it was like, man, what the fuck?
False flag. False flag. I covered that. It's like right after you bomb a motherfucker, let's put the fear and the intimidation over here in this country.
Yeah.
And motherfucker try to connect that shit to motherfucking terrorism. It's like, come on now.
The same
but
script from
at the end of the
9/11.
day, the key word is retaliation or retaliatory. It's like, nigga, we attacked them. And we had no reason to. BB called, hey, yo, Trump, nigga, do that shit. Bet it up.
And think about it, man. It's just a whole thing we can talk about all day. But the shit with Israel, like, why the fuck we so close with them, boy? They must be gotta have something on us, or it's something over there deep in the hole or something.
Everybody keeps saying that shit, but let me tell you something. They got some shit called the Samson Protocol. If anybody against us, we fuck up everybody. And I'm thinking, y'all bitches don't have the fucking missile radius capacity to do any of that shit.
Iran's popping their fucking ass right now, bro. And I'm fucking
but they can hit UK. They can hit anybody that's close though. They can fuck anybody else up in a nice mile radius though. But UK is definitely close. They right there. They got like 2 bases that can fuck Ukraine up. And Ukraine just told motherfucking Trump right before the bombing happened, you're not going to motherfucking set up shit over here to bomb Iran. You're not doing that. I covered it. So it's like, okay, they're not about to fuck with me. Fuck it. Let's just do it. They was already over there.
Yeah, but it's cool because while they getting all them weapons and shit from us, you know what I'm saying? Once we put a hold on that shit and let Russia get in that ass, then what they gonna do?
That's it.
Right.
You know, them weapons they got, we sold it to them so they can fight Russia. Now you want to talk to Trump? Okay, all right. That's what we can't come over here. They better hope we don't bomb their ass.
Exactly. Now I'm glad you brought that up because it's like that could put. Oh my fucking God! Yes, we got the
this shit about to get real.
It's like this shit can cause an international incident with everybody on some shit that people don't even want to talk about in the public.
Well, the UK is now sending warships to in this Iran thing right now. They just said they're going to send a couple warships over there, so they are getting involved.
And Trump gonna politely blow their ass up when they hit that water.
Yup. That's going down. That's going down regardless. That's going down fucking regardless. And not only that, no one is still talking about China fucking up Taiwan. So
exactly.
It's like,
I was about to say something about China. Cause they was talking crazy too. They were saying something about they gonna send something they were saying. I like, bro, that's crazy. They gonna send something some way. And they said if America stopped that, then shit.
One encouraging piece of news that I heard last night, because they're using drones in this fucking Iran thing, right? Iran's been fucking up our best drones, bro. They've been $30 million fucking drone they took down fucking last night. No problem. So I don't like this drone shit, and I'm glad that there's some
but isn't China feeding Iran something or something.
I was just about to say that because like the
Yeah.
only way they're getting them nice ass drones to take down that shit, they gotta be getting it from China.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They were saying China sending somebody something, and that shit going. If America stop it again, then shit.
What is what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it's gonna cause an international incident because motherfuckers are trading with people that's getting into with other motherfuckers that we don't fuck with, but we're paying motherfuckers that we're not supposed to be fucking with to motherfucking pay homage to other motherfuckers that we bending over for. This shit is fucking ridiculous.
But like I say, they wanted this to happen, bro. They want this to happen because I feel like the cabal or some shit.
Reading too, it's like I think y'all want this shit to happen. It's like
Yeah, they
it's
want
too
to
much
happen.
fucked up fuckery.
Yeah, it's in their books, bro. This is the end times prophecy. They filling it out. They need them Christians to fight the Muslims off and kill each other off, and they'll be the last one standing.
Yo,
to take over
and
the
they
fucking
said
world.
that shit when Albert Pike came out with the motherfucking World War III shit in the goddamn 1800s. It's like,
Yeah, right.
the last war is gonna be the Zionists versus that Muslim shit. I'm like, yep, we in World War III right fucking now.
Yep.
Welcome.
Yep.
None of this shit's organic.
It's about to get real.
I doubt it, man. Y'all, I think we putting too much on it, man. I think we really
simplify it, period.
No,
so I can motherfucking oversimplify it.
So, you know, man, America, man, you feel me? Like, you know, I just think it's a thing about, you know what I'm saying? We tired of, you know, helping this and doing this and giving money this and doing this. Listen, if we take over every motherfucking thing and put our people everywhere, we ain't gonna have these motherfucking problems. You feel me? And then you gotta think
we already got it though. We got like over like 290 something countries around the world that can't defend themselves. And like the only people that we motherfucking bitching about is China, Russia, and motherfucking.
And guess what?
But we helping Israel though. That's the crazy thing. That's the money. That's where the money going. We helping Israel.
That's what we said. We want to knock their ass off. And then, you know, shit, what's the major religion in the world? Christianity, right?
Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. They're the big three.
So you're going to line yourself over there with Israel, because once you complete your plan, and then now you can get all these niggas really under a one world type religion, type government, a one world type financial system. Everybody to fuck off. If we hit China, we hit Russia. Okay, Ukraine, y'all want to be some bitches. And next thing you know, ain't gonna be no more Chinese, ain't gonna be no more Arabic, ain't gonna be no more Russian. Everybody gonna speak. Everybody gonna speak American in the next.
That's crazy. Like a one world government.
Russia got that motherfucking Tsar Bomber though. That motherfucking Tsar Bomber. Like once that bitch get dropped, everybody fucked up. That shit bigger than our motherfucking Hiroshima. You know what I'm saying? So like Russia got a single weapon.
I ain't gonna lie though. I don't really see no threat, you know, other than China, but they gonna stop China with the like the supply and shit. But that's the only threat I see is China, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
China?
I think Russia got the Tsar Bomb. Look that up. Tsar Bomber. Look up Tsar Bomb from Russia. That motherfucker get dropped. Everybody done.
I heard about that though. I heard about that.
But
like I said, it's gonna either be China or Russia, bro.
Hey, bro, my friend just sent me a link on text. I haven't watched it yet, but he's tapped in like I am. But he said the other day when Hillary had that thing where they're asking her about the fucking Epstein shit.
I just covered that before this live too. Yeah.
What the part where she was asked about Frazzle Drip? You know what that is, right?
That was that.
Frazzle Drip. That's a video that apparently was on the Anthony Weiner laptop that shows Hillary and Huma Abedin doing some shit to a kid.
Yeah, I seen that when somebody sent that to me in a DM from the dark web.
Yeah. Well, apparently they just asked Hillary about that in this congressional hearing, and my friend told me that she rubs her face and smiles. Bruh. So I haven't watched the video, but I'm about to check that out once we get off of here.
Bruh, somebody, I remember like a couple of years ago, somebody sent me some pictures of Hillary eating kids and shit. They had like a table of kid legs. That shit was disgusting.
Murdering the kid and drinking their fucking blood in a face mask.
And this was before AI even got to a point where you can actually do stuff like that. This was like some real, like real picture, and you could tell it's real.
Jesus, dog, that shit was 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, bruh. I think I showed my friend. I showed her that, and she was disgusted with it. I can't. And then my old phone blacked out, and I can't even get the pictures no more.
Yeah, because you had to go through the dark web. Anybody? I'm surprised your ass didn't get arrested.
No, somebody sent the pictures to me from the dark web. It was like they had screenshotted and they DM me the pictures, and that shit was crazy, man.
Tell your
And
friend to be careful.
I can't
Tell
even
your friend to
find
be
dude.
careful.
Yeah, I can't even find dude no more. I don't know what happened to him. They probably got this man.
Yeah, man, because you grabbing shit. Look, you go to the dark web, you grab your weed or you grab your guns, and you get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You don't go to those motherfucking snuff film. Your ass will get hacked or tracked.
Yep.
Far.
That's what happened. And
Oh,
then my page got taken, so I think I did have some stuff out. My page got taken, so it's like, man, they probably seen that job. So it is what it is. I just know, man, I seen that, and it was real.
all right, Jordan, be careful.
Now I'm good. I'm good, bro. If they wanna listen, we
They
going
gonna
to
have
war.
your ass singing albums for them. You better be careful.
You said what?
They gonna have your ass singing albums for them. You better be careful.
Dude, no.
Fuck yeah, dude. You be throwing up triangles in your video, bro. Don't lie. Oh shit.
Man.
We're gonna see Jordan in a dress in a video and be like, what the fuck? They got him, bro.
I'm like, that's AI.
And I'm
I cry. I think that's AI the whole way.
I heard that. I'm like, yeah, he said he was on the dark web. Yeah. All because you opened up a message in your inbox. Damn, look, Jordan. Oh shit, they got him, y'all. There you go.
Hell yeah.
Oh
that's
man.
crazy. Yeah, we gotta be careful about what we do because motherfuckers is watching, they is paying attention. But we on the low side of this shit. So they ain't really looking for motherfuckers like us unless we attach ourselves to something. You feel me? Or somebody use us for something. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, they don't like us speaking out because but my thing is this, bro. I don't give a fuck if you take the people and show the people what they doing. The people still ain't gonna give no fuck.
Yeah, a lot of them, bro. They
bro.
hollowed out. A lot of people have been fucking burned out.
Yeah, bro. They gonna be like, well, fuck it. We've been going through this shit for this long. Shit, we might as well just fall in line and follow suit.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yep. And you know what I say? They're gonna till our earth when we take this bitch over, and we gotta fix this bitch for 100 years, Bearded. I'm like, all right, you're gonna till the earth. You gonna farm this bitch.
Yep.
Get that green thumb.
Oh, they gonna fuck out, boy. They ain't gonna want to do that.
They don't have no choice. They gonna have no fucking choice. They like, what? You want to get killed by the government, or you want to get motherfucking?
Hey, bro, and it's just like in the Art of War. It tells you when you see your enemy making a mistake, do nothing. Sit back and let that motherfucker defeat themselves. And I think that's what we're going through right now, especially with this Iran war shit. Motherfuckers bit off more than they can chew. They got their arrogance and their hubris, fucking got the best of them, and now they're getting themselves in a fucking position they ain't gonna be able to get out of.
That shit wild.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna see this bitch for the next 4 years. Because those motherfuckers thought if you cut off the head, the snake dies. The bitch like, nah, bitch, we don't want no ceasefire. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what they said already, bro. They said Trump already reached out and tried to do a ceasefire. They said, no, we ain't interested
It's
right
like,
now.
bitch, how you gonna do a ceasefire after you bomb a motherfucker? That's like motherfucking Ukraine did to Russia. It was like, yeah, they're gonna do a ceasefire, then they bomb a pipeline and a bridge and kill some people. Get the fuck out of here. Peter was like, nigga, we don't negotiate with psychopaths. What the fuck? Let's go.
And they just killed that guy over there, the Khamenei, who is their spiritual leader. It's like their pope, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah,
apparently,
that motherfucker, what they fuck the Ayatollah, rock and roller or some shit.
Yeah, the supreme leader, man.
Yeah. But I heard that leader guy, and he was surrounded by his closest whatevers. They met together. They already knew. They went out as martyrs. They knew it. They exposed themselves. And we took the bait. We
That.
killed that motherfucker. So this shit ain't over, bro.
Hell no, they bombing military bases and oil tankers. They like,
Yeah.
they're not killing innocent people, but like when we go over there and bomb some shit, we blowing up a hospital and a school and a park and shit. Like, why we
Yeah,
killing
right.
innocent people? What the fuck is up with us? AKA US
Yeah, right.
of
Because
America.
Wow, because it kills the morale. See, most people think that will enrage you, right? But that kills your morale. When you know a motherfucker don't give a fuck about the kids, the women, your church, none of that shit. Fuck y'all. You feel me?
Mhm.
Sometimes it's like, well, damn, should we retaliate? Because we know these motherfuckers gonna come over here and kill a fish. You feel me? Like, so versus actually hitting the fucking nuclear plants or hitting where they actually at or hitting they, you know what I'm saying, underground bases. You know, fuck that. We're gonna kill all the women and kids, goddamn it. Now y'all gonna stop reproduction. You feel me? We're gonna stop y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
something to think.
And that takes me back to that tactic I talk about on one of my lives. That there was like a revolutionary group that was going against the government, and the government was using elderly women like to put in front of the front line that the motherfucker have them walk out to make the revolutionaries not shoot. It was like, damn, dog, if I was in that position, I wouldn't shoot either. They're like, they got motherfucking like old ladies and kids at the front line and shit. And you know, motherfucking like having them walk into the battlefield. Oh my god, that's psychological warfare right there.
Well, you know what?
Like,
That's the difference between me and you then, because y'all know you be on that revolutionary shit. Man, I'm killing it.
You a pop their ass. You got no
Fuck
choice.
you, man. And I'm
People
only
are
saying
revolution, for real.
I'm only saying that, nigga, because they'll get up. I don't like that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna really say too much how, but yeah, motherfucker, I be feeling you, Hurricane.
Yo, this a fuck the government podcast. You can say whatever. I think, damn, hold on. No, it ain't. But fuck, you can say whatever. Niggas fuck the government podcast part 2 after party.
Y'all hear me? Oh,
yeah,
y'all
now,
hear me?
I want to give them the plan. If I give them the plan, you feel me? Then they gonna try to get ready for the plan. But I tell you the plan. This is what we get their ass. You feel me?
I feel it.
I'm for real, man, and bring about some peace and togetherness for the people for real, because it'll wake the people up.
Mm-hmm. Yup. We'll chop it up. We'll chop it up. Take this motherfucking land back. But let me get up out of here, man. I passed like 2 hours, 20-something minutes. Let me get up out of here.
I appreciate you for letting me up. I had to come bless the stream, man. I didn't know you was doing panels and shit. Now I'm gonna have to come fuck with you when you do it.
You already know. You already know. For sure.
God damn it. Hey, God damn it. If you don't like what you hear, get the fuck on about y'all business.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to George. George, what's going on?
For sure.
Nothing. This chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my album called Bread and Butter 2.
Okay.
But today is the 2nd anniversary of my other album called More Than Can Fathom. And yeah, this basically I just been chilling, honestly. This, you know, being internal power with myself and shit like that. And it's trying to stay vibrant. So yeah.
Stay up, man.
Yeah, stay up.
All we can do, bro.
Yep.
Endurance, like that blood moon portal thing.
All right, any final words? Any final words in the group? What you got? Any final words?
Fucking love to all y'all, bro. Y'all fucking y'all get it, and I appreciate that.
Man, you know what I
For
say.
sure.
You know what I say on all my shows, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. And don't forget those 5 key components.
That's right.
Love, respect, motivation, inspiration.
I say a bunch.
That's right. Yep, and the views and opinions of special this commercial program.
What? What you say? Man, this man said that job so fast, bro.
Yeah, hey, I'm fucking with that.
What you said?
I said the views and opinions expressed on this commercial program do not express it for someone else. I said. Shout out to everybody. I'm gonna be back later again. Shit, man, I'm about to give me something to eat. This motherfucker.
I sell abundant gratitude to everybody, man.
Yeah. Salute to everybody. Yep.
Yeah, man.
And you know, like Brittany got a cold message. You know, like real shit. Brittany is like, you know, keep everybody your thoughts, prayers, and views and meditations. That's some real shit right there.
And y'all make sure y'all eat good, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure y'all eat good, bro. Cause you don't want to be hungry.
No, we just fed the people. We just fed y'all. Just fed them for 2
That's
hours.
it.
Now I want
That's
y'all to
it,
eat
bro.
though. I want y'all to eat. I sound like Diddy. I want y'all to party with me.
Gotta eat a little later on. God damn it, you he.
Right. All right, though. We out. This is Gnostic Talk Part 2. I catch y'all next one. Peace. I'll be back in a minute, probably maybe like 2 or 3 hours after I'm done eating. If not, I might do an HHN in the Detroit After Dark. I'll be back for 2 shows. You already know what it is. Peace.
I say.
Yep. I say. Yep.